Hi, welcome to Copenhagen. Thanks for dropping in. Hope everybody is doing well. Today I am having a look at a diamond painting pen from Honiha. Every once in a while I go online and have a bit of a browse looking for things that are a bit different relating to diamond painting. So this time I decided to go browsing for diamond painting pens that were maybe a bit different, getting away from the custom pens and just trying to see what was out there. So I ordered these. There's actually two in this, believe it or not, two diamond painting pens in an envelope this size, but Amazon do like their packaging, so it was ordered on Amazon. Two different pens that caught my attention, and I thought, yeah, I'll have a look at these and see how good they are. So this is the package that arrived. I haven't opened it, so it says tear here to open, or tear here to open. We'll see if it works. It actually looks like it does. So tear the strip, and as usual when I get things where there's more than one, I will put my hand in and just pick something. So got a hold of one, and this is what it is, which is made with love. That's a nice start. So we'll move the envelope. I will have a look at the other one in a future video, but for the moment it will get put aside. So here we have Honiha. It says up here Honiha, and it says down here support@honiha.com. So honiha.com is the place to go. It says, in case of a defective, missing parts, or customer satisfaction, please contact Honiha brand support firstly. Made in China, obviously translated badly, but this is it. Whoa, that is, yes, very bling. So hopefully there is a diamond painting pen in here. So the packaging, pretty good, no complaints at all. A little bit of effort with all of this, not just a clear plastic bag like you may get with some things. And the glue is strong. So inside the bag, it feels like there's more than a pen. So we'll see. There is more than a pen. So we have 2 stars of pink wax in a funky little bag. Look at the colours, man. So some pink wax. Let's see if we can find anything else before we get to the pen. It's re-sticking. Ah, this is interesting. So we have a selection here of multi-placers and tips. If I can open it. Okay, I'll have a look at these. The reason they are interesting is I saw that they have screw fittings. So rather than having just a push fit like most pens, these ones actually screw in, which is good because it will give you a much tighter fit. You won't have the problem where sometimes you get a tip and you push it in the pen and it's slack, so it wobbles about a bit, and you have to put masking tape or gaffer tape or washi tape around it to try and pack it out. Or even worse than that, you try and put it in the pen and it doesn't fit the hole, it's too big. So shouldn't be any problems with this because these are machined, and I would assume that the fitting inside the pen matches these. So we have a gooseneck tip, plastic gooseneck for single placing. We have 3 different sizes of multi-placer. So if you have a large area of the same colour, you can use multi-placers to fill them in a bit quicker. So we have 3 different sizes. So depending on how much of an area you're trying to fill with one colour, you can choose which size of multi-placer suits you. You just fill these little channels with pink wax and pick up a little row of drills out of your tray and place them. So 3 different sizes of multi-placer. Then we have a straightener, which can come in handy. So you can fit this into the end of your pen and you can use it to push the drills into line if they're getting a bit wobbly. So straightener. Whoops. I am on a tilted table, so things do tend to roll off if I don't put them the right way. So go back into the bag, and I'm thinking probably now, oh no it's not, I thought it was just going to be the pen, but there's something else in here. Oh, 2 something else. That was close. Okay, first thing, a round tray for your drills, which is useless. There are no lines in the bottom of the tray. Normally in diamond painting trays you have lines, even in the cheap ones. These lines serve a purpose. When you pour your drills in and you shake the tray from side to side, the drills will flip over these lines and land the correct way up. If you have something like this where it's a totally smooth surface, all you're doing is sliding the drills around. They're not going to flip over. So a bit of an oversight, I would say. It needs lines in the bottom, if nothing else. The fact that it's round makes it more difficult to try and pour drills back into a bag or a container. Much better if it has a little spout. These trays don't, but even then there's still an area where the drills are going to go. Most of the drills will go there. Round tray is going to be more difficult when you try and tip them back. But the big problem is the fact it has no raised lines in the bottom. So pretty useless, not recommended at all. So that's a bit of a downer. The screw-in tips are definitely a big plus, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. Oh yeah, I got a little piece of paper there. So this is Honiha warranty card. Let's see what it says. Thank you for your purchase. Important. Worm tips. Please check the Please check the product firstly to make sure all accessories are included in the package. If there is anything missing or damaged, please contact us via support@honiha.com immediately. Our amazing customer service will ensure you know our product better and clearly. So that is a worm tip, or worm tips. And then on the inside, thank you for choosing Honiha product. Our goal is to make you completely satisfied with this transaction. If you need our help or support for any reason, we are always here to help. Contact us via A. Sign in your Amazon account, find your order, click ask a question. B. Please email us immediately via support@honiha.com. Our lifetime support customer service team ensure you can know better about our product and ourselves. We can definitely give you the solution within 24 hours if you have any concerns or help. Thanks for your patience in advance. Honiha's VIP privileges. We are just satisfied only if you are satisfied. We depend on word of mouth, referrals and constructive feedback from our customers to enable to grow and compete at Amazon. Even if it's just a few words, it also means a lot for us. We'd really love to hear your voice. 1. Would you like to tell us about your thoughts or shopping experience? 2. Do you need a lifetime support warranty for product registration? 3. Are you looking for quick help for accessories for Honiha's product, batteries, tips, refills, and etc.? Email us via vip@honiha.com for more surprise and privileges for Honiha's products. Scan QR code to let us know your voice. Okay, I mean, it seems as if they are definitely interested in customer feedback. Obviously need a little bit of help with their English translation, but that isn't a huge deal. I mean, we get the point, we understand what they mean. Could do with a little bit of tidying up, but the main thing that we're interested in is the actual product. And the tray, not interested at all. Pink wax, I didn't know that was included, so that was quite nice. Definitely interested in these. It's a big step up from the normal push fit. So the last thing now is the pen. So hopefully it's going to be interesting. It looked a bit different. So just checking, nothing else in the bag. And this is the pen. So in a little plastic sleeve, take it out of that and we'll have a look. So as I thought, I wasn't sure, but as I thought, this is rubber, it's not plastic. So quite comfortable to hold, secure, not slippery. That's quite nice. This side is plastic, but it's quite a hard plastic. Very smooth, but it has these little ridges which makes it easier to grip. So we have two different diameters, narrower at this end, a bit thicker at this side, and we have two tips. So the first one is a round tip. I was going to say standard, but this is not a standard tip. Standard diamond painting pen tip looks like that. So this is not a replacement for this. They aren't compatible, so you can't switch the tips over. But again, it's pretty obvious because these ones, this is just the standard pen that you'll get in all kits. They may be different colours, but they are exactly the same. It's just a plastic straw, has a plastic tip with the brass insert, which we use to pick up the pink wax. That is absolutely standard. The advantage of these is every time you buy a kit, you're going to get another one, so you can build up a lot of spares. So if one gets damaged, you have replacements. So that is what we're sort of comparing it against. Quite a difference. A lot of people have problems with these thin pens because they are thin. People who have problems with their hands, like arthritis for example, find these difficult to hold because they're so narrow. So looking at other options, this could be an option. It's much thicker, and as I said, this side is rubber, so a bit softer. But the actual point of the tip is circular, so it is the equivalent of that, but it is made of steel, so much more hard wearing, very unlikely to wear this out or for it to crack or anything. These brass tips are pretty thin, and over time they will start to split, they will start to crack. and they're very, very soft, so they're quite easy to damage as well. So that is the plus for these ones. They're steel, much more robust, very unlikely to crack or be dented. And then we have a tip in the other end. Now this tip is a square tip, so it's actually a square shape, it's not a circle. The standard pens are circular, just a round tip. Now these are used on round and square drills and they work absolutely fine. So the square tip for me is more of a gimmick. You really don't need a square tip for square drills. The round tips work fine, so I would be tempted to remove this one. So we just unscrew it and I would replace it. I don't use multiplacers, so I would probably put a straightener in the end, and I don't use straighteners either. But the advantage of putting a straightener on the end of the pen, for me, this table is at a tilt, so if it was a round pen like this, that one's going anyway, but if it was a round pen like this, that's what happens when I put the pen down. This, because I've got the straightener on it, it stops the pen from rolling. Simple as that. If I take that off and I put the pen down, it rolls. So for me, it's just something to stop my pens rolling. I don't have to think about trying to place them straight like that so they don't roll away. I can just put them down and the straightener stops it. So as I said, I don't actually use a straightener. I just place the drills one by one. I don't use multiplacers, and I just take my time and place them straight. Simple as that. So I like this for that reason, not to actually straighten the drills, but some people would probably use it. It's very thin, so it would work, definitely help to tidy up the drills if you need it. But yeah, I mean, it's a nice pen. It's a nice weight, it's not too heavy. I like the fact that you've got this option. You might, if you go for the round tip, you might think, well, this is a bit too narrow for me and I would prefer it to be thicker. So you can just swap it around and put your straightener if you want. You don't need to put anything in the end if you don't want to. So I'll put the straightener in that end, and I'll put a single placer, oops, in this end, and then use it like that. So then I've got a thicker pen, it's rubberized, a bit more comfortable, and that could be the answer for a lot of people. Just that bit thicker makes a difference. The other thing is the tips. I can just show you one. The tips come with rubber washers as well, so they fit snugly, and they've got the rubber washer just to cushion them, so you're not going to over tighten them. It's not going to wear away. So I mean, they are very well made. They're not plastic, they are metal. So yeah, I like it. I mean, as I said, I was just looking at things and I saw this and I thought, that looks like it's rubber. I don't have a pen that has this. Quite a bit thicker than the squishy that you get on the plastic pens, or the straws. A bit more substantial. I think people could definitely find this more comfortable to hold. But if you prefer the narrower pens, maybe you would use this end. I mean, everybody is different. The pen that my wife uses is extremely thin at the neck, and I definitely would not use it. But it's personal preference. We're all different. Some people prefer the thick pens and some people prefer thin. With this pen you have both, and then you have all these different placers. I really like the fact that they screw in. It gives you a much more secure fitting. They don't wobble or anything like that. You don't have to worry about that. The fact that the tips are steel, they're much more hard wearing than the brass tips. So I would say this is definitely a nice pen, a bit different and practical as well. So if you're looking for a pen that gives you variety of diameters, this would definitely be one to look at. I have to say I did buy it. I'm not promoting it or anything. It's just an honest opinion of what I think about it. I do have a lot of diamond painting pens, and I'm always looking for ones that are different, and this is definitely different. I think the screw-in tips is definitely an upgrade, and the fact that they give quite a few different options. The screw tip I feel is a novelty. I wouldn't use it. I would just use the round one. But the straightener, 3 different sizes of multiplacer if you use them, and a couple of pieces of pink wax as well thrown in. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, I like this one. So that was a diamond painting pen from Honiha.com. As I said, I was just browsing. I decided to have a look. I was looking for diamond painting pens that were a bit different. I saw this one and I wasn't sure, but I thought the black part looked like it was rubber, which is different. I don't have a pen that has that. And I noticed that the tips screw in, which definitely makes it a more upmarket pen. It isn't just a straight push fit that will take your normal diamond painting tips from the pink pens. They actually screw in, so I suppose the downside is you can't just easily replace them, but the upside is they are made of steel, so it is very unlikely that they will wear out or crack. The brass ones are very thin, and over time they tend to stress and start to crack. If they do that, it means that the pink wax doesn't work as well, and you find that the drills just keep dropping out of the pen. If you find that's happening, check the tip of your pen and make sure it isn't dented or cracked. But with these pens made of steel, much stronger, I really like the fact that the tips screw in. It isn't just a push fit, so you're not sort of hoping it fits the pen. It will definitely fit the pen. They are machined to fit. It comes with 3 different sizes of multiplacer, which is good if you use multiplacers. Also comes with a straightener, which you can use to help straighten up your lines if they're a little bit off. You can also use it, as I do, to stop your pen rolling off the table. I like that. I don't have to think about putting the pen down. I have to make sure it's straight up and down so it doesn't roll. If I put a straightener on the end, I can put it anywhere I want, and I don't have to worry about it. I like the fact that the rubber end is thicker and the plastic end is thinner, so it gives you more variation. Some people prefer the thinner pens, some people prefer the thicker pens, and this pen gives you a good variation just in one pen without having to buy various pens. The plastic end has little ridges, so you get a better grip. The rubber end is just really good because it doesn't slide at all. It comes with 2 stars of pink wax, a little bit thrown in. The tray, to be totally honest, I wouldn't even entertain it at all because it doesn't have the ridges. Those ridges that you see in the trays serve a purpose. When you shake the tray from side to side, the drills that are upside down have a smaller surface. It's like a pyramid, if you like. It's like that. So they're sitting with the big part up in the air if they're upside down. You shake the tray, they flip over because of the weight of the top part, and they'll land with the base in the next channel. That's how they work. That's why they're like that. To have a tray that has nothing on the bottom, you'd be as well using a saucer, and all that will happen is the drills will just slide from side to side. They won't turn. So pretty useless as a tray. Okay, if you're just using it to put your junk drills, if you've got defective drills and you want something to put them in, it would be perfect for that. But for actual diamond painting, yeah, not a good idea. But the quality of the pen is very good, really good. The screw-in tips are really good. Don't know how good or bad the pink wax is, but everything is a really good quality, I would say. And the little leaflet booklet thing that you get needs a little bit of help in the translation, but it does come across as if they are interested in your feedback. So yeah, just a little bit of work needed on that, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, the main thing that we're interested in is the pen good quality and does it work. So I would say, yeah, it is a good pen. If you're looking to upgrade from just the standard pink straw, maybe, as I said, maybe you've got some problems with your hands and the thin straws are just awkward to hold for any length of time, you might be looking for something a little bit thicker, a bit more comfortable. This pen would definitely help. So that's it. So I have the other one to do. So if you subscribe and hit the notification button, you will catch the video of the next pen. It was a bit different again, so a pen that I've never tried before. So that will be coming up in the future if you're interested in diamond painting pens. If you're not, I will be having a lot of diamond painting unboxings and unbaggings and various diamond painting accessories. So if you subscribe and hit the notification button, you will get a little message when a new video comes up, and you will also get a message when I go live on YouTube. I do random YouTube lives. I don't have set days and times, it's just when I can fit it in, but I do like to come on and people can see what I'm working on and we can have a bit of a chat. So if you're totally new to diamond painting, you have questions, please feel free to drop in and ask them. If you're a more seasoned diamond painter and you're just looking to spend a bit of time relaxing, have a bit of a chin wag, please feel free to drop in. I'm always interested in meeting people, diamond painters from all over the world, and just learning a little bit about where they live. I find that sort of thing interesting, and definitely better than just the occasional message in a diamond painting group. So it gives us a bit of a chance to really have a bit of a conversation going, so I enjoy that. So that is it for today. Thanks for watching, and in the meantime, take care, be safe and wash your hands.